Okay, what's up, everyone? Um, Let me just be quick about this. Yesterday, I was talking about how one of the most effective ways of learning is being able to have conversations with like minds that aspire to be great. And I just stopped there. I told you guys to think about it. And today, I watched a video of someone that I look up to. Yeah, I love the stuff he does. Play with Tomido. I watched a video of him on Instagram today. He was talking about the detriment of academics in our society, in Nigeria or maybe Africa in general. And after I listened to what he said, I was able to understand something. And it's also like kind of back what I was trying to say yesterday too. And that's not the reason why I'm saying this, but I just still want to like still say something about it. Now this is it. He said, and if you come to think about this, you realize that it's true. Our academical institution has made us believe, whether will I say subconsciously, or we've gotten to a stage whereby, when just think about this, when you have, especially in Africa, in our society, or maybe will I say Nigeria, you have conversation with someone, and when he or she is unable to speak English fluently to you, your mind just pass the message and you just be like, he's not smart or stuff like that. Sorry, he's not smart. Just because he was unable to speak English fluently, our brain instinctively, or our mind instinctively, just tells us that this guy is not smart. And if you tell yourself the truth, if you are communicating with someone that is unable to speak English fluently, you'd always be like, this person either is a he or she, is not smart, or she's not smart, or something like that. And it is very bad if we've gotten to the stage whereby speaking English fluently is now one of the major factors we use to define whether someone is intelligent or not. That is very, very bad. And I was thinking about it. I was like, how did we get to this stage? Because Tomide said something. He said back in the days, what we used to define how intelligent a person is, or something like, how we how intelligent, like what makes you intelligent is your ability to observe things. He said observation, and he mentioned two things: observation and one more thing I can't really remember. So, but observation in particular, being able to sit down and look at something, and see it from it, like just observe what is happening. Yeah. So now I was asking myself, how did we get to this stage? And then I realized that all our lives we've been told what to do from childbirth. After you are being given birth to, a year, you've already started, like once you're a year, I don't know, is it a year and 6 months or a year, some kids are already in school. And I was having this conversation with my friend. I'm like, when I have my own child, I said he'll get to like 5 to 8 years before he start going to like any school. Because personally for me, I feel like the first educational knowledge, or the first knowledge a child should receive, should not be from any academical institution. It should not be, especially for the first 5 to 10 years of his life. Well, let's just say 5 to 8 years. I don't know, 5 to 10 years. Let me just put it, but like 5 years, especially for the first 5 years of his life. But why do I say this? Now, a child that is 1 year old and he goes to school, he has already started going to school. They've already started teaching him ABC. From when he was little, he was already being told what to do. Everything he says, do, sees, was one way or the other being like they told him that this is this, that is that, that is that. And you would realize that as a result of this, we are unable to think effectively, or will I say productively. it has reduced our ability as humans to be able to sit down and think, to solve critical problems, or think to create something, because we've lived our whole life being told that this is this, that is it, this is how you do this. So we've gotten to the stage whereby we are waiting for someone to tell us that this is how, and it is now part and parcel of us. Like, if you want to do something, you have to go and check the people that have done it before and see how they do it. It is very understandable, but we've forgotten the whole idea that you have to sometimes sit down and think about this thing. Just sit with your thoughts. So I said I don't want to make this video long. It's already 5 minutes. I think I've already made the points here, and in general, there's one thing I'm just going to say. I think we should go back to the stage where we just sit with our friends and have this conversation, these real-time conversations, and just talk about what is happening. Sit with yourself, spend more time with self, and have conversation. Stop consuming too much content. Stop, regardless of how intelligent or smart or influential a person may be, you are your best. Like, you yourself, you are the most important tool you need to, like, maybe acquiring knowledge or anything you want in life, anything you want. So let us go back to the era whereby we do things from raw thoughts. Let us go back to that form. Everything feels artificial now. Everything just feels artificial. Nothing feel real. Nothing feel like it's raw or stuff like that. So yeah, guess that's what I want to say. Thank you, guys.